Hey gang, it's 2T, we're back again. Bit of an update. This is going to be a right weird video actually, because it's going to be bits cut from 2 weeks ago. Not last Sunday, Sunday before. So I'm not going to show that stuff again. I did do a video and I just never got around to editing it and stuff like that. So I've got a few more bits here. So I'm just going to kind of chop bits from there into this. Why I've picked this up for me from, I'm going to say Next. I think it's Next. I think it must have been in the January sale. I don't know if your missus is like mine, but fucking bags of Next stuff always keep turning up. But she mentioned this. I've seen this on a few people's channels. First person I had, I think, was Big E, Herbias. And then I seen it on Retro Roberto's. Then I seen it on Long Ron Hujendon. And here is the one. So I've got this game as well. Is it Benny? I think his name's Benny. Benjamin, Benny, Boom Boom. Anyway, Long Ron Hujendon, yes, I've got this. And also I noticed he had this on his video as well. I haven't opened it. It come a while back. Say a while back, probably before last week actually. Yes, not much to it. Quite light actually. But yeah, it's a colour changing Pac-Man, and I like most things Pac-Man. Again, a bit like Benny, Long Ron Hujendon, so that's off the wife. I think it said on it was 22 quid. I don't think she paid 22 quid. One that I needed towards a full set, which does bring it down to 6, is Operation Kid Next Door. KND, Kids Next Door, Operation Video Game. So this is quite an expensive game, quite tricky to get off. Dunk was understanding this. He was like, "Oh, what about the you know, the really hard to find UKV version of this?" Because you can get it in Germany all day long. You can get it in Spanish and stuff. But what you'll notice is the middle bits, or is in their language. It's like a Spieler game or something like that. This might come from Germany, or could have come from France. It was shrink wrapped. The guy said it was new. It didn't have the Nintendo, the Nintendo seal on it, but it is absolutely freaking spank. Really is. And I got this for a great. I think some ridiculous like £17 posted, which is an absolute steal for this. When I seen it there, I was just like, bang, fucking buying it. So yeah, that does bring me down to 6 games. I think that's all of the sort of release ones that I'm waiting for. I mentioned these in the last video. There's 3 of these. One is en route. These 2 come from the same guy, and these are the 2-in-1 games. So these are Germany exclusives, if you like. So you've got Tack and SpongeBob, and it's Incredibles and Nemo. I didn't know the variations. So some people sort of say, I mentioned before, there's some other German exclusives which have like a sleeve on them. Essentially, the games are slot into a sleeve. These don't count to the full set because obviously these games have been released individually. But the reason why I grabbed them is because they are unique in terms of the discs, and if you look at the discs, they're actually numbered. I can't show you. The discs are actually numbered as well, so disc 1 and disc 2. So it's not like they've just taken Incredibles and Nemo and stuck it into a case, because even the manuals, like contains both games. I fucking lose my train of thought here. Function brain, more coffee. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind getting this one, and obviously this one as well is equally the same. Both discs. Not very expensive. Relatively speaking, about tenner, give or take. Bit of postage, but yeah, not bad. So direct from Germany. Don't fuck about with UK people trying to make out that they're rare and hard to find, all that bollocks, because they're not. Well, I mean, not that there's tons of them on there, but the only problem with coffee, as opposed to beer, you have to give it a chance to cool down. Otherwise, you burn. There's a gaming shop near me. It doesn't have a great deal of retro. Some nice bits. I've bought bits off there from him before. It really looks after me. Yeah, these couple of Game Boy games on there. And I looked at the prices. And I thought, fucking hell, that's quite a good price. They had Gargoyles in there, Gargoyles Quest, and I missed that one because I just didn't buy it. I don't know why. And when I went back to get it, it'd already gone. So I thought, I'm not making the same mistake here. did a quick eBay, and to be fair, you know, I could have asked the guy to knock a little bit off, but they were cheap enough as it is. And they were probably half the price of what's on eBay. I can see them. One of them's a little bit of damage to the label, nothing major. So for a couple of, I think, what we're looking at, eight quid, £4 each. We got the real Ghostbusters. I didn't even know that was out on the OG Game Boy. And we've got a great one which I was going to get all day. Oh, the real Ghostbusters, that's partly why we're not. This one was going to buy anyway, to be honest. The real Ghostbusters to go and check to sort of see if it's a complete damp squib, you know, like load of crap. But no, it goes for, you know, about 10 quid, give or take. This one goes for a little bit more than that, I think. It's the Castlevania Adventure. So I'm not sure if this is a whole game or if it's a hybrid of the first two NES titles. I'm not sure. Someone will no doubt let me know. But yeah, a couple of nice little Game Boy. I'm slowly getting a few more Game Boy games, I've noticed. But select Game Boy games, you know. But they're always a winner, aren't they? You can't lose on Game Boy. Anyway, from the CEX, I've grabbed me a couple of games. Now this one I saw on Future Map 5's video, and again I mentioned this and keep referring back to the last video, but it's one of these ones where I'd seen this video and I thought, shit, I knew there was a game I was looking to get. It's not very expensive CEX at all. I'm not sure if the PAL versions, I think Matt had the Japanese version of this, I'm not sure how it fares or whatever, but it's a great game on the N64, and it is Sin and Punishment, successor of the skies. It's got literally everything in it, he says. Oh yeah, oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's got the manual. So I had this precautions thing in front of it, it's even got the pointers and stuff like that. So it's all there, with a wonderful disc actually. I didn't notice the disc before. Quite nice. So yeah, Sin and Punishment. On-rail shooter, I do believe. So relatively cheap at CEX. This one I grabbed purely because of the price, and it was just something because I had this, like, the store, the vouchers. Thought I might as well use the voucher up. I did have a quick look at it, and it's like a basic or introductory RPG. So I thought, you know what, bollocks, we'll grab it. And it's called Falling Stars. Never ever heard of it. Invulgamus Games. But now it's an exhilarating RPG style game for kids. So yes, it's an introductory one. It's quite a late release. It's in the later release cases. But yeah, for one I've never seen. That obviously, as you can see on that one, somebody left a sticker on Survivor. And then one that I saw it and I thought, I'm getting that. I've missed out on another one. There was another one on there. What was it, on Friday night, I think it was. So I'm going to keep an eye out for some of these off of CEX, and this is King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2. So I've got a few. There's more of these on the PS2 than I bloody realised, I tell you. Yeah, so King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2. I don't know where this fits into the actual universe overall. It looks... Oh, it's a story mode. I was going to say, look at the screenshot. Say it looks like he's fighting a car, a tank, and a steamroller and stuff. I was just wondering, what the hell is that? And a block. I'm guessing that's the story mode. But yeah, great condition. Everything in there. I can't remember how much. It wasn't very expensive, you know. 8 quid, something like that. I've got to show this because it was upstairs. The daughter's building it, put it together, playing with it. She don't on about this. She watches gameplay videos. I mentioned this before. She started watching this as a sort of series. I'm guessing some guys going through the whole set, the old add-on packs or whatever. But a guy anyway had this on the system that we generally prefer, which is the PS3. That's how much it was. He said 35 quid. So I owned an ad and I got James looked on his phone as best you can in there, but not very good signal. I sort of said, he said about 50 odd quid. I was like, wow, okay, fucking hell. So I said to the guy, is it new? And it did look new, but I wasn't sure if the seals had been reapplied or anything. So I got them down to 32 quid, I think it was. and I opened it there and then when I got it, because I sort of said that to the chap. He was like, yeah, that's fine. And it was literally brand new. So for brand new, for 32 quid, right? I didn't know if this was a good deal or not. Since then, I've obviously been into game, and this is about 90 odd quid, 80, 90 quid. And it is Lego Dimensions on PS3. Obviously, like I said, everything's brand new, it's all in there. Yeah, because my daughter's a big Doctor Who fan and stuff like that, but fucking hell, obviously it must have been nicked or something. Or bought with a dodgy credit card or some shit, I don't know, but 32 quid. Yeah, it's been opened, it's all the stuff's out of it now, she's playing it. But yeah, I forgot to mention that last week. I recognised from a couple of booters, but also recognised him from out and about. And sort of chatted to him a little bit. There's one game I was interested in, these are Game Boy games. James was interested in a couple of them, but the guy wanted like 5, 7 quid each or something, 8 quid for some of them, I can't remember now. So there's one I was sort of thinking I wouldn't mind just getting that anyway. It seems a good enough price. I think he wanted £5 for it. I ended up basically just doing a deal. I got all 4 of these for 15 quid. I think it was 15 quid. With a view probably just to make my money back to pay for the other one. I don't know. I might keep them. I don't know if I've got them actually. I may have one of these. I don't know. But anyway, so the 3 extra, if that's the right word, Star Wars games on the Game Boy. I think it's a Game Boy Color one. Star Wars Yoda Stories, which is now broken. Star Wars. Funny enough, I just watched Andy Hugg's playthrough of the Super Nintendo version of that. Super Star Wars. Very good. Go and check Andy out if you haven't already. And Super Return of the Jedi. It's quite fitting, given Star Wars Mania is kicking off. I think James was interested in them. I don't know. I think the price put him off a little bit. But we might be able to sort some out, eh, James? And the one that I was after is Dragon Warrior Monsters. Again, this is a colour version. I think general rule, and again I don't know if it's hard and fast, is if it's a darker colour case, they generally tend to be the colour ones, I think. But yeah, Dragon Warrior Monsters. I don't know a great deal about it, but Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest. If you've watched the Leeds video, you know I'm absolutely full of fucking cold and the flu. Like the flu, influenza, I'll probably be dead, but you know what I mean. Feeling rough as hell. So I do apologise for blowing noses, sneezing, sniffling, grunting, generally feeling like crap. But I want to get this done because, you know, otherwise it all just kind of fades away and I don't remember anything, which generally tends to happen. So I've got some very nice bits actually. Like, a NES haul from the States and some great sort of deals and gifts off fellow tubers. So we'll start with that. So from a very good friend, Dunk, Big Dunk, as you probably realised from the Leeds one, down to 3 games. So prior to that it was 6 or something. Dunk very kindly managed to snaffle this one for me off of CX, which twice have failed to process my order. So Dunk got very lucky. He very kindly purchased it and sent it on my way. Obviously I've reimbursed him for his troubles, so again Dunk, many thanks. Wonderfully packed. We have the note from Dunk himself. Stuart, game as promised. I've given it a better cover, a better case, and bagged the manual as you'd like the last ones. Yeah, they're awesome. You need to tell me what they are actually. I think and that's just a note that we sort of said about the costs and stuff like that. So yeah, awesome stuff from Dunk Woolly Weeble. And the game in question is Hunter the Reckoning. So not difficult to get if you want a German. There is like a weird German Euro version. I can't remember what colour the tab is, but essentially it's got like sort of German writing there, but the manual is in English. It's a multilingual language, which is like that. It looks like that. And essentially the game's in English, but the difference with that one as opposed to this one is the cover's not in English. You don't get Deliver Us from Evil. It's in, obviously, it's in German and other languages. You can tell from the picture there's 2 like sets of text. But yeah, bloody another bizarrely tricky one that just doesn't crop up too often. I say it, even on the Flea of the Bay, it was a tricky one to find at the right price. And yeah, I think it's like £4 in CX. So yeah, many thanks for Dunk for that. Really do appreciate it. So yeah, currently as we stand with 3 games: Avatar, Gadget Racers, and I don't know why I keep forgetting it. Street Racing Syndicate. I may just buy Street Racing Syndicate today, Sunday. I bought Kokoto kart racing this morning. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. You'll see on the video from 2 weeks ago, I bought the German 2-in-1s. I mentioned I was waiting for the last one to come, which is a 2 SpongeBobs, I think it is. Yeah, it's a 2 SpongeBobs. That never arrived. Never materialised. The guy gave me the money back. And when I thought I'll go back and buy it again, I realised he had 2 copies for sale. So I don't think the guy ever sent it. I don't think he ever sent it to me, little bastard. So yeah, I'll have to just keep an eye out for that. I don't think they're especially rare, but they don't come up too often, so I'll just keep an eye out. It doesn't go for it's not part of a full set in terms of a PAL anyway. They're just the German exclusives, but they are, as you can see from the video, they are significantly different from, you know, just having a different sleeve or being a variant. They are, discs are marked differently, the manuals are different, the cover's different. So yeah, that's the last one I need from that kind of set. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Sorry if I'm not too over enthusiastic. I am really struggling here today. In generally, I'm absolutely caffeined up to the eyeballs. Right. This was well, the guy, the tuber was going to send it to me. I said, look, I've got a few bits here. Are you interested? He said, yeah, why not? I'll still probably owe him a little bit. You know, I said to him, look, keep an eye out. If there's anything you see, it's yours. I sent him a few OG Xbox games, and he very kindly said, oh, is this the game that you were after? The early video in the month, I think. I said, yeah, that's the one. He goes, oh, I've got that. And I'd say very kindly just offered to send it to me for free. And I believe this never come with any instructions anyway. I've since transplanted into a proper cube case, which I'm sure he won't mind. And the man himself is Ben Shemuso, and it is the demo. It's a demo. Again, this doesn't count to any full set, but it does include the original Star Wars on it. So I think this is, as you can see, it's a game sort of exclusive. Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. It's a preview disc, but it included the Star Wars game, and yeah, it's not for resale, etc, etc. So I don't believe it comes with any instructions, but either way, Ben, absolutely awesome, pal. Like I say, if there's anything that pops up on that I managed to grab or whatever that you're interested in, within reason, obviously. Oh, you got another copy of Earthbound, I love that, you know, but you know what I mean. Within reason, it's yours, pal. Right, now it's just general stuff from everywhere and anywhere. So I've got the main thing, which is from the Facebook group. And CEX. Right. From a brick and mortar shop. One sort of relatively close to me. They have a few bits. They dabble. I think that's the right word. They dabble in retro. That's some new bits coming in. One game fucking took my notice straight away. I was like, oh god, I want that. But it was about, give or take, eBay-ish price. It has got a slight defect on the label. Nothing. It's just like a slight. You'll see it. A slight cut. It's a great game. I think the SNES version is a little bit more superior to the Mega Drive. I've got the Mega Drive version box complete. This is just loose cart. I'm happy with it. And it is rock and roll racing. Rock and roll racing. And as you can see, just there, see it? Just gouged a little bit. So yeah, they had this on for 20 quid. I sort of said to him about it. He goes, well, I'll do it for 15. Fucking 5 quid off, man. I was like, yeah, all day long. None of this stuff's been cleaned up. Something for me to do today, I suppose. Get cleaning. But yeah, well happy with that. Well happy. Right, that's that. Get rid of that. Oh, from games. I noticed a few people have grabbed these. Scott, Sega Saturn lad. Who else have got them? A few people got them over Christmas, I think. Or got them for Christmas. Oh. I just went, I had a walk into game and seen that. I had £5 on the voucher card thing. Loyalty card, that's the word I'm looking for. And anyway, there's one item here that I had to basically say it's false advertising. I want the price displayed, and they honoured it anyway. But the bits that everyone else managed to grab are the Sega Master System. These are all numbered by Numskull. So you've seen these to death. They are very, very good detail. Got all the, you know, all the intricacies of it, and the old Mega Drive. I seen the PS4. And someone said there was a Saturn, or I can't remember. Someone said that there was another. The type I only seen these two and the PS4, but I've got no interest in the PS4. But yeah, oh that was it. She was trying to fucking dozy bit. The thick that the game I go to. Then starts trying to open it up. I said, don't open it because I know what they're like. I don't want to rip it or damage it. She said, yeah, but the sticker's there. I said, well, I'll take it off myself. I don't need your clunky hands trying to rip stuff open. But yeah, they're fucked up against it. Bloody like things in the back of them. Anyway, that's M2. And the other one that I've seen, to be honest, I wouldn't have got it for its original price, which is a Sega Saturn pad. Which is much £5. Obviously down to £3. She went, oh, I think there's been a price change on this. And she scanned it through. She said, oh yeah, it's back to $4.99. I said, well, no, it says $2.99 on it. And she went and got the manager lady, which I kind of know. I know her a little bit. She went, no, we're on it. I said, that's fine, thanks, Bob. So yeah, I got it for $2.99. I said, otherwise I'll put it back because they had a Dreamcast one as well that had been reduced. I said, I bet that's gone up, hasn't it? She said, yeah. I said, well, you should be taking off the bloody shelf then. I didn't say bloody, but you know, I said, well, maybe you should be taking them all off. She said, I know. So I'm taking all these stickers off. So I hate about game. Fucking motherfucking thing. So yeah, I just I say a few little bits that leave it. That managed to grab. Just nice little additions. Oh god, that's good. Right, my favourite place. CE motherfucking X. I was joking with the lads because I said I get that much grief off some people about CE fucking X, honestly. Stu, you're such a hypocrite. I've said that voice, I've done that thing before, but it boggles on my head. It's necessary evil, I said before, you know. Don't mean to have to like it. I had to send one item back, which was Zelda Skyward Sword Limited Edition box set, right? Ordered it, comes through. The jiffy bag, I think that looks a bit thin. To be honest, I shouldn't even have opened it because I should have known straight away. But yeah, I got the limited edition Skyward Sword box set, less the box. So I just had a bag full of stuff rattling around. And when I took it back to them, yeah, they were all right about it. I said, but to be honest, lads, it's like having a box of chocolates in a carry bag saying, you know, oh yeah, I bought you a box of chocolates. They're all in there. It kind of loses its purpose. It's not the same. It fucking still charges the same amount of money as well. So that's gone. I'm waiting to see if another one comes in stock. But yeah, it's a crapshoot. I know that. I know the risks involved. I know, you know, some people don't buy online. I speak to a few people that they say, oh, that's why I don't bother. But the fact that you can take it back and they don't usually give you too much grief about it kind of offsets it. Like I say, doesn't mean to I have to like it, but seriously, stuff like it's a limited box set and there's no box. Should you really be selling it like that, or at least you should reduce it? I mean, fucking hell, they do them like discounted. I don't know if anyone's ever traded anything in. If you take a console or anything that's got a scratch on it, it's the discounted price. Yet when they're fucking selling the stuff, it's not the discounted price, is it? It's a bit naughty.